Splinterlands. We're going to start off today's quest with a challenge from Dream. So I'm going to go have a look at what the challenge is. Oh, no, Dream's cancelled it. But if you want to resend that through Dream, I will accept that challenge. But before I get going with that, let's hit the battle button because it's an Earth quest today. Thankfully, it's a splinter I'm actually good at. And my beard and my hair are an absolute mess today. Like actual crazy, crazy mess. Alright. Taking sides, explosive weaponry. What do they do when they play this? They've only done it once recently. Okay. I can accept that. 40 mana cap. Everything has blast. I think we should probably go with a bunch of healing, opportunity, and all that sort of fun stuff. Maybe even a little bit of sneak. Bit of snipe. My idea here is to just perpetuate my damage throughout the enemy team. Now, is there anything I can put that will have the heal itself in second position? I will also be able to attack. Not really. Not at all, in fact. So instead, I might just put in Oaken Behemoth and then figure out how I'm going to fit them into the team. No, no, I'm not. Go with the snipe. Throw in a princess. And yeah, Medico Headhunter should be a good fit. Throw Child of the Forest in that position because I don't really care if they get blasted. They should have enough health to sustain an attack or two. And hopefully we can get a nice little win. Well, the enemy may not have submitted their team in time. Because if I did it right on the buzzer, they're taking a very, very long time to submit their team. Which is a bit bizarre. They ended up surrendering. I'll I'll take the win. I'm hoping to get my suffering over with pretty quickly today. I had a really big day yesterday. So Melee Mayhem and Stampede, 27 mana cap. They play a mixture of the two splinters that have been selected. Looks like they keep themselves open to sneak. So I might go with a set of sneaky boys. Hey Maui, and hey Westquin, thank you for the raid. Hey Nashoba. Okay, with this one being Melee Mayhem, that means we will bring out a Hydra and all the big oaf-like healers and tanks and stuff. Where is Flesh Golem? There he is. Throw the Flesh Golem and a Princess for a bit of healing. And we'll go like this. We'll see how this goes. Hey Maui, I didn't see you drop in there. Hope today is going well. I'll get Stream Raiders going shortly as well. Because for those of you who were here yesterday, you'll recall that we got to level 9 in a dungeon. So I'm keen to continue that trend. Well, I'm glad I picked Wizard of Eastwood. Try and sink that armor. Thank you for all the new follows there. Got Weskin, the Sky Helpers, Ryan on Switch, and No Rager R49. And I am not confident of my ability to win this game. Even though they've only got 2 healers, the repair mechanic is wrecking me. So we'll skip to results there. A quick close. And we'll go and tilt again. Okay, broken arrows and no healing. So there's no healing. We'll go with armor reduction. His life is in play. I might go with Stone Splitter Orc. Support them with magic. All of the magic. That is a good idea, Sky Helpers, and it's going to be my ghetto wine bottle filled with water. The mysterious vodka bottle. It's a wine bottle. It's from a local winery. We're about 45-minute drive away from my house. Well, I'm not so glad I brought magic along. Pretty grateful for how horrendously well my Stone Splitter retaliated there, but that's not going to last at all. And now it's all up to the chicken. And of course, the chicken cannot win. Okay. Malay Mayhem again. Ooh, and Earthquake. I love this combo in Earth Splinter, because it means I get to bring out the Nectar Queen, the absolute monster that is Nectar Queen. Having said that, though, we still do need to bring some Snare along to try and dislodge the enemy, and then I'll just throw Kron at the back. I mean, to be fair, I don't really mind which of these creatures gets a last stand, as long as it's not Child of the Forest or Granny Deer. No need for Llama, because Kron has last stand of his own. Although that is a good point. I was making the assertion there that all of them would have last stand available when that is not in fact true. But yeah, I don't mind which one of these monsters stays alive to the end of the battle, if any of them can. Given the enemy's team comp, it's not likely any of them will make it through like 3 rounds. Well, I'm burned now. Affliction on Kron. So we got the first win in via the enemy surrendering, because that's just how talented I am at this game. And then it's been a pretty tough crowd in terms of what's been thrown at me. Almost been perfect counters to my team selects. Which means I should start paying a bit more attention to my enemies' prior team selects in order to maximize my opportunity to win. Alright. Little League, equal opportunity. So either it's going to be magic, fire, water, or dragon. Okay, so they're basically selecting splinters at random by the looks of things. I am going to go with green. Little League and equal opportunity allows pretty good selection of summoners. So who's going to be the tankiest for? Well, I think that's going to go to Viceratops. And if everyone has opportunity, just going to stack magic. We will know that Jin Yaka is safe. May as well put them at the back. We'll roll with that. Yeah, pretty much. That's always the case. Bakawani, thanks for asking. I am completely physically wrecked today. I was on my feet from around 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. So 9 hours of running around with 3 cameras. Went really well. I have an enormous amount of culling to do from a photographic standpoint because I hadn't shot a wedding in like 2 years. So I have about 100 gigabytes of images to go through. And that's with about 24 megapixel images, so it's a lot of pictures. It's a lot of pictures, but the couple were amazing. The venue was pretty good. It was at a golf course, and my wrist is sore, my leg is sore, everything is sore today. Hey, Westquin, thanks for the raid earlier. I know I've got that 10-minute timer going for new followers to cut down on spam. Well, I did the whole day. It was sort of the girls getting ready, the boys getting ready, images of the reception venue, the ceremony itself. Then from there it was the people congratulating the new couple, coming back into the thing, then the cake cutting, first dance. Then while they were having dinner and all that sort of thing, I got some downtime. Although that downtime was basically spent setting up lights and stuff for the next part of the thing, and I probably sat down for maybe half an hour throughout that whole 9 hours, and then got some photos of like the dance floor when everyone started going crazy as well. Tragic story though. The the bride lost her bouquet at some point during the wedding, so they couldn't do the bouquet toss. But it was a good day. So we've got heavy hitters and lost legendaries. Yeah, that's a problem when I discover new streamers as well. I might change that setting. When I was running like constant giveaways in the Twitch channel, I've got so many people just hitting and running, which made me introduce that little rule in there, Ryan on Switch, but I'll consider removing that in the next stream when I go through my Twitch settings after this. Okay, so we've got stun and lost legendary, so I'm going to go with, of course, Spirit Shaman, because they do a nice stun. I might throw Golem, and then for 3 mana, I'll put in Screeching Vulture, and we can also squeeze in a chicken. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I only really sort of started seriously on Twitch probably a month and a half ago, but I used to stream Splinterlands on a platform called Vim, and then on a platform called DLive as well. But that was way back in 2018 when battling was first released and that sort of thing, and I took a break from streaming and figured recently I might as well get back into it. So it's been going for about a month and a half now, and I've been enjoying it. Yeah, DLive was so freaking old. Like, when I used to use it, it was when it was, and I don't know what blockchain it's powered by now. I believe it's on its own blockchain these days. But there was a enormous community backlash from the shady business practices that they had. That's what ultimately led me away from using eLive and that sort of thing. I think I stopped using it before they even did their token issue. I never got any of their tokens. Or if I did, I'm not aware of it. So, what have we got now? Someone's played Brighton Bloom, Kitty, Prince Brennan, Llama, Holy Protection, Silent Summoners. I think I might go with the Grenadier for this particular one, just because the free blast is going to be really excellent. I will throw in poison, and I might just go with a flesh golem up at the front. Throw the chicken in. Yeah, I don't know that it's like fully pay to win because you can beat like teams that are far more expensive than your team with careful and strategic play, but you still need to have those other cards that do counter it. Especially at the higher leagues like Diamond and whatnot, which is what I'm playing in, Diamond slash Champion. It's pretty tough of a proposition. That is a sick skin. That's the 2-mana Epic Death Summoner, I think, because they've got no ability. Can't remember the name of the summoner, but that is a great skin. I don't think I've seen a skinned version of him in the wild yet. It's almost going to make me not so mad that I'm going to lose this battle. Yeah, reward chests are an awesome and rare commodity in this game, particularly with the mechanic that they eventually go out of print. So they're not produced after a certain period of time anymore. There's a print limit on them. X will be generated and then never again. It'll be very, 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 very interesting to see how that goes when the modern and wild formats get released, particularly when a lot of older cards drop out of rotation for the modern format. I mean, wild format will probably just keep going as it is and get increasingly complex and confusing with so many monsters to choose from. But I'm keen to play a bit of both. I don't really want to sit in one camp or the other. Okay, we've got Melee Mayhem and Stampede as our rule set for this one. Yeah, it will be chaotic. I think it'll be way more chaotic in the lower leagues. I think it'll take a little bit for Gold League and Diamond League to max out their cards, but I could be wrong. We could see everyone go full tilt that are currently playing. We got Melee Mayhem and Stampede. So I am going to go with Wizard of Eastwood. I'm going to throw in Oaken Behemoth just for the lulz. And I might go with Paracord Mercenary. There are far better choices I could make for my team selection here. But I'm not going to let that get in the way of a good story. And a good story is probably going to end with me losing. Piercing. I wonder if they've gone with Magnol. They have. Ah, crap. I put Princess in the wrong spot. Should have put her behind Oaken Behemoth. Now I've got to wait for Princess to die before she can, before Oaken Behemoth can actually do their thing. Oh no, no, I'm wrong. It's Melee Mayhem. My brain's not working so good today. Okay, this is now officially problematic, although that was a great miss. And now, Revenge of my Trample. Oh, it's a miss. I wish the magic attack trampled. Oh no, that retaliate. That was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Okay, it looks like I'll be fighting Death, and they enjoy Aster Prowling, so it will be a melee, not a melee, a range team. Yeah, the chickens are a very, very good meat shield. Where is Exploding Archery Man? Oh, it's Rise of the Commons, so he's an epic. I can't play him. Damn. Death is sometimes vulnerable to sneak. So let's go with some sneak and opportunity. Throw down Princess. And with the final three, might actually go with Horny Toad. Let's see how this goes. Okay. It's going to be damn near impossible to hit Serpentine Soldier. And you know, when I do hit them, the thorns will just screw me up a little bit. The speed of the opponent here is destroying me. But hey, there's a reason they're staying in Champion League and I'm not. Healed out and target practice. So no healing. Surely they're not going to go Deep Swimmer. But they're probably going to go with magical attacks. So we'll throw in Failed Summoner. I'm going to go with all the opportunity I can find. And I'm not going to go with any ranged creatures at all, so that all of the attacks get thrown into the front line. Now that might be easier said than done, but I found a way. Throw the... Well, let's go with the... No, we can't go with the brownie. I was going to go with the double Inspire Orc Sergeant, but can't fit that in. So all their attacks are going to go into Failed Summoner. Hopefully they're magical attacks, they'll bounce back. Then Opportunity. will hopefully take out their weaklings. Okay, they did a very similar thing. And I'm pretty sure their sneaking ways are going to be faster than my sneaking ways. Yes, indeed. But their healer is now gone, as is their massive armor. Screeching Vulture can comfortably tank the enemy team. And now that's pretty much GG. Pretty well. Can't complain about that. Okay, one more win for the quest. That's a tooltip I haven't seen before. Every human child is given ship or land. Okay, unprotected. So we've got no armor. They seem fond of playing Milo. It looks like this is a job for Llama Mage. Because they seem to be so fond of playing Milo, we are going to go with blast damage. And snipes. And I should have enough to throw in Kron. 4 mana for a front line. I don't think I'm going to use the 4 mana. I think I'm just going to go with Failed Summoner. But I then will review the rest of my team and see if there's a better choice I can throw in. Perhaps some poison instead of Childhood Forest. They seem to be really the only other viable choice. Let's go with this. So they've gone with Prince Renan. And so much damage. Look at Mitika Headhunter. Don't think we'll be getting a W in the victory column for this match. Absolutely destroyed. I cannot wait for modern format when Renan and Valnamore go perish and are no longer available for choice. I might play modern format just because of that factor. Alrighty, Super Sneak. I know what I want to do here. Llama. Hydra is going to go in. And then what do I have left? 3. Just 3. Well, if it's Super Sneak, we can put Jin in. And we'll put Jin in the front. Put a chicken at the back. Which means Hydra should get the last stand. Hail Hydra. That's not going to work. I really hope I get to attack first. Have you retaliated on the second go? You did. With Hydra poisoned, it's not great for them. It's not great for them at all. But that should be a win. Hydra is also a beast. Hey Greek Freak and hey Bjorn. You're just in time to watch me open some lotions. So let's jump in and open some of said lotions. See what we get. I'm pretty sure my quest potion will be taking effect here as well. Okay, and of course in Diamond/Champion League, there's always quite a bit of chestage to open. And that's not a 50% card rate. But that's pretty good. A Bonesmith. 68 DEC. Pete Smith. The classic Deceiver. Bandit. The Gargoyle Lion. Conjurer. Mercenary. 1 Dark Energy Crystal. Just 1. Hey! Potion at last. Exactly what I needed. 3 DEC, another alchemy potion, 7 DEC, and a legendary potion. So I'm not going to complain about that. And my next quest is now available in 8 hours, but I think I still want to try and push up into Champ 3. I did manage to get there before. And we will see whether or not I can actually do that. Yeah, it could have been better, but it is what it is. I don't think I'll ever beat those 2 legendaries I got earlier in the week. 2 legendaries out of 1 daily quest. Alright, taking sides, 50 mana. Opponent does a bit of Llama, a bit of Jotun. They favour Jotun. With no neutrals available, I might go with Chancius. Going Shield Bearer. And we're going to do the Sniper plus Repair. Throw in High Priest Darius. A little bit of Triage. Because undoubtedly they're going to be bringing Blast if they're playing Jotun. We don't have a self-healer who can attack from the second position. So Jin Renova's just going to stay there. However, I am going to put another cleanse in, another triage in to help support Jin Renova and keep her alive. Now, with 39.50, I can basically play whatever the crap I want as my last creature. So I think that's probably going to be Bill of the Radiant. Now, she'll stay alive in the back line until fundamentally forever, because all the attacks will be going into Shield Bearer with his Taunt ability. Okay, so they didn't go fire. They went with a very interesting arrangement. My repair tactic will still work, and they have no magical resistance, and most of my damage source will be from magic. The only thing that's going to be super frustrating is the fact that they have Scale Doctor, and Scale Doctor has Rust. So Rust reduces the amount of armor. But that should be easy peasy win. I've got the Repair of Shield Bearer to thank for that. And now that I'm not playing for a quest and I can play whatever the crap I want, generally speaking, my win ratio goes up. So I'm not going to complain about that. Okay, Malay Mayhem. What do they play? Play Dragon with Life. And then they also play blue, but who knows? They should have a deck that they can field in all of these. I'm gonna go with Marik maybe on this one. Actually, no, let's go with Camilla. And go with Fire. Because I'm gonna go with Kaladin right at the back. Throw Living Lava in. With... Where are you? Heatsmith. So everyone has thorns. Now the Fire Wizard also has thorns. Then we will set up with Backfire at the back. I'm gonna try and protect Heatsmith for as long as possible. And see how this goes. Yeah, I have been in Champ League this season, but I've fallen back. Well, that's not going to go well if I've gone -1 melee and they've gone with +1 ranged. That would suggest they're using ranged creatures, and they are, so my Thorns strat is going to be quite worthless. Interesting that they did that in a melee mayhem game. Although, having said that, I didn't really go with taking advantage of that rule set myself. Cripple is such a great mechanic. But goodbye. Goodbye, team. That was an interesting approach to the rule set. I'm pretty sure they're going to play Blue Splinter. So let's go with some magical reflections. Where are we? Conjurer. And throw in Grenadier. Throw in some poison. Alright. What else can I do that's going to help with magic? Possibly a silence. Our conjurer is going to need healing. We've got 4 mana left. Our blind isn't really going to help all that much. So I may as well go with brute force. We'll see how that goes. So just multitasking here. Okay, well, they did go with blue splinter, just as predicted. And well, that blast is gonna hurt. That stun is gonna hurt. Long story short, TLDR, their whole team is gonna hurt. But I think I've gotten off to a good start here. A very good start. I didn't even care that Earthquake was part of the rule set here. Alright, that's how you lose games. You play the same Splinter forever in a row, show your cards, and then I'm like, okay, that's what you're going to do. Here's a team that'll beat that. This is a pretty silly rule set. Back to basics, but Earthquake. And I do not have Brighten Bloom, which gives all creatures flying. So I might have to go with Byzantine Kitty. Go with water. That's the cheapest way of getting a lot of health out in front of the team. Then it's my turn to spam magic. See how this goes. The advantage of playing Byzantine Kitty in this rule set is that my attacks will not miss. Granted, that's only going to be one attack from the creepy news. No, they didn't even get to attack. Yeah, I'm not winning. Next one. Super Sneak. Odd one's out. And it plays a fairly good assortment of stuff. I'm gonna go with Lorna Shine. I'm going to put Lord Arianthus at the back. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to go with Lan and Atura. Put Lord Arianthus at the back. Right, that's not going to work either. I thought they had a cleanse. Okay, I guess it's going to be death. Lord Arianthus and Therosa with her triage to keep Lord Arianthus alive. It's a sneak. Throw in shadowy presence to give them more health. And let's go with Death Elemental. So a 5 mana tank is what I'm going to have to roll with. I am going to risk Teleport Deceiver. And finally, we'll put Curse Slimeball at the back to absorb a couple of attacks before Lord Arianthus does his thing. And see what will... Cool. They've gone and fallen for my trap. So this is going to be lots of fun. Because Redemption goes through and picks away at them. Damn, how on earth did Frost Giant make that hit? And they did it again. Goodbye, Therosa. Well, best I can get here is a draw. No, I can't. I forgot that Thorns only does 1 damage. That was really unlucky on my part with the Frost Giant continuing to hit even with the big speed differential. Teleport Deceiver did not do their job. They failed. They're fired for the 400th time in a row. I'm going to play a couple more battles and then I think I'll wrap up. Fog of War, Explosive Weaponry, Earth, Dragon, what do they do? They play, guess what? Lots of magic damage. And with Fog of War, we can control where all that magic damage goes. It is a shame Life Splinter is not available. Go with the next best thing. Lord Arianthus and Almo. And we're going to go with Screeching Vulture. I accept no responsibility for what Twitch does in their ads. In fact, I have no idea what ads they even play, you guys. Right. Lord Marianthus got healed by Wood Nymph. There's Blast. There's going to be a lot of magic damage flying around, so we're going to need to triage. Now we need some big old heavy hitters of ourselves. So Dragon Jumper goes in. I'm going to drop Wood Nymph. Then I can practically put whatever the crap I want in here. With there being no sneak, let's see if Poison can't have some fun. Oh, look at that. Surprise, surprise. They went with exactly what they've been playing forever. In fact, they didn't even bother with a melee creature. They're just like, let's put all the magic in. And would have not killed them to consider a more in-depth strategy, I imagine. Because I'm pretty sure next round when Dragon Jumper jumps in to do their thing, they're going to wipe out like half the enemy team in one hit. Yep, there it is. Play to the rule set. Don't just pick a team because you want to play a team. Hey, back to basics. Blast. We want the fastest team we can muster in this. So the fastest team we're going to get, it's probably going to be to fight magic with magic. There's no magic reflect, anything like that here. Actually, no, I'm going to go with Earth. We'll throw a Warlock in the front. We'll take advantage of what we know Earth is good at, which is ranged. And they're not too slow either. So we've got Child of the Forest, Midco Headhunter, and then the rest is going to go in order of speediness. So we've got room for one of you, room for maybe one of you, even though you're slow. And then I guess we put a chicken in. I'm going to put the chicken right at the back, so they'll have no impact into the battle at all. Thanks for the follow, Didi Eco. I'm going to go in and change that setting. settings changed, so new followers, I think, should be able to speak immediately now. Why did you go with Milo in this reset? Confused. I mean, it's clearly going to work for them. I guess it's just a flex of like, look, I don't even need to pick a useful or reasonable summoner for this rule set, and I can still use my Milo however I want, whenever I want. I think this is going to be my last battle for the day before I wrap it up. And I'm going to go have a look and see who else is streaming, so we can go send them a Splinterlandy style raid. I think we might go off to Commander Garlic after this battle. So we've got sneak peek, yes, sneak peek, super sneak, and healed out. I'm gonna choose to disregard the rule set entirely. Funnel all the attacks into Magnol, and then bring out the biggest guns. One of you. Inspire is so useful, particularly when I'm going to be spamming melee creatures. And there's no point playing Cerberus. Armor is going to be very useful, but there's no ability for me to repair. I'm probably going to get wrecked by a shield bearer here, but actually that's what I'm going to do as well. I'm going to try to not get wrecked by a shield bearer by playing my own shield bearer and by spamming magic. Because given that the only other splinter available is fire, what magic can I get for 4? Sure, we'll try and make them this. Okay, if it all falls apart, it all falls apart. They went with fire. Fire has no magic reflect. It's still going to be a lot of damage going into shield bearer every round. Well, good back away. Enjoy your day. I'll be heading off after this game as well. So my indecision and my choice to play not the team I was originally going to go for definitely paid off here. To be honest, I was expecting Magnar and Jodin, but they did not come out with that. So that's where I'm going to leave it here. Sorry, Usamaru, you missed Pellicor defective being incredibly defective. I'm going to go shoot the raid over to Commander Garlic, and I'll catch you guys all tomorrow. It'll be different time again. It'll be in the afternoon after work. And then I will be doing my next daily quest, lurching ever closer towards the end of the season, and then of course you guys will get to watch me open up the chests from all of my accounts, just as I did last time. So that should be fun. They've been going pretty decently this season as well. So thanks again for coming along, and I'll catch you guys next time. Let's get this raid going. Off to Commander Garlic we go.